Hi there, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this webinar. Today we're going to go over how to submit an application for Energy and Mineral Impact Funds. So I'm here on the home page for this program. First and foremost, you'll see the portal, and that's where you're actually going to apply and later on manage your grant. But the first thing that we recommend is to scroll down here and download this Word application. Now what this is going to do is help you draft your application before actually submitting it. So we're going to open it up, enable editing, and then we're just going to go through and make sure this is all complete first. It may not be as important to enter the data that is fast for you, but one advantage this has is once you get to the project narrative and the detail, you can draft this and save it, whereas in the portal, occasionally if you're drafting in the portal, it can time out and you'll lose a section, or it can log you out and you'll lose some work. So just to be on the safe side and to be able to share the application with your coworkers, your elected officials, or your regional manager, this is a handy way to do it. So spend some time on this, get this all completed, and save it. And please, you can't, there's no word count built in to this, but please heed the word limit, because that's another thing that will make the portal phase out on you. So I'm just going to copy this sample text and I'm going to drop it in here. So word limit 4,000 characters. So what you can do here is take and select this part of it, and down here you'll see that that's 69 words, and that's where you can make sure clicking on it is where you can make sure you haven't exceeded the allotted amount of characters. So a lot more room here. Again, about 4,000 characters for most sections. Please pay attention. So when you are ready, we're going to go back here and we're going to log into the portal, apply and manage grant. So I'm going to accept the terms of use, and I'm going to go ahead and log in. So this is where we're going to start a new application. Projects here is where you'll manage your project later. We're going to click on applications, and we're going to apply for new funding opportunities. Down here, if you need to complete part of an application, step away and then come back in, that partially completed application will be here, and they'll have a little pencil blue icon next to it, and that's where you can complete that. For this, we're going to apply for new funding opportunities. We're going to go to Energy and Mineral Impact Grant. Be careful in this area. There's always going to be several options here. The Energy and Mineral Impact Grant for $20 million happens to be the right one this time. And how you're going to check that is you're going to click on the little black triangle. You're going to need to make sure it says Tier 1 and Tier 2 down here. Fiscal year 2020, December 2, EIAF Tier 1, Tier 2 grant application. So these other ones are for an emergency grant and an administrative grant. Now we have to have these in the portal in order to manage them and for you to be able to make requests. However, you would never apply here. You would always apply for an emergency grant or an administrative grant through your regional manager. So just make sure that you've got the correct one here. Make sure it says Tier 1 and Tier 2, and we're going to hit apply. All right. So this is where you're going to carefully go through each drop down. Some of them are information only, and it often takes a moment for these to wake up and open up. There we go. This is going to be all your contact information. Select your organization. Everyone in Colorado should be on there. On the odd chance that you cannot find your organization, please immediately contact your regional assistant or your regional manager, and we can make sure you're there. The principal representative will be the main person at your organization in charge of the grant. And that might be the same as the principal representative or the same as the responsible administrator, Or it could be two different people, for example, a city manager and a public works director. Chief elected official will be your mayor, your chair of the board of county commissioners, or the president of your special district board. The project description and demographic information is where you're going to really get into the meat of the application and use everything that you have typed into your sample application, your draft application. Local priority. If you've got two tier ones or two tier two applications in, you're going to need to prioritize which one is the most important for your organization. A lot of this demographic information you can get from our demography office. We have a great website also on the Department of Local Affairs website that you can pull up information for your municipality or your county, and that can help you flesh this out. For the financial information and the project budget, you'll be entering that in, but we do have worksheets. Go back to the page where you got the application. The project budget template is here and the financials template is here. Those are two things that you can draft ahead of time as well. A little easier to read than the Word application if you find that necessary, if you have a more complicated project budget. So that can come from there, get plugged in. Project budget looks much the same. Measurable outcomes. These are all questions that are in the Word document. Readiness to go, relationship, local effort, management capacity, high performance certification program compliance, TABOR compliance, and environmental review. Again, if you have any issues whatsoever with any of these questions, please contact your field assistance team. That is what we are here for. Your official board action you just need to plug in the date that this was presented and accepted by your board, your powers that be. So once you've got all of this filled out, the submit application button will turn blue. And once you've gone back through all these sections and reviewed each one to ensure accuracy and you're ready to go, go ahead and click that. Once it is there, it will show up. Let me show you. Sorry about that. So once it's there, your applications will show up here. And you can use this magnifying glass. And what you can do is print this. And that makes a handy record of when you submitted and what you've put in there. So Control P, can save it as a PDF, and that'll give you all of your responses. There you go. So once that's done, you'll be contacted if there's any issues with your application, and after that, your regional manager and team will start to lead you through the application process after application. Thanks so much for watching our video today.